You have insane pattern recognition, and you can see when people are living in their shadow, unaware of their unconscious patterns. And you can call them out in minutes just by hearing them talk. For me, this is a super effective way to run my business because I work with conscious entrepreneurs who want to be aware, and I catch them in their patterns and their blocks and help them shift into resonance. But if you're like me, you might be able to do that for others, but sometimes there's blind spots that you just can't quite see. And that's why it's so important to have someone in your corner that will call you out. And that's what sets high-performing conscious entrepreneurs apart from everyone else. But it's not very effective for people that don't want to be called out on things that they've been unconscious for their whole life. Nobody gets more upset than somebody who just got caught in a spew of their own bullshit that no one else noticed before. But if you have a problem with the truth, that's not a problem between you and me. That's between you and the truth. And the truth is out. I'm here to highlight the truth. You don't got to get mad at me. You've got to get mad about the choice you're making and the pattern. And you have to see yourself, because that's what you're not accepting. People always say they want someone in their life who's going to call them out and hold them to higher standards until that person actually shows up and calls them out and holds them to a higher standard. The entrepreneurs that gravitate towards me to get this type of coaching and this type of support, they know that identifying and integrating their subconscious patterns is the fastest path to personal growth and expansion and the creation of their visions. They know that in breaking those cycles, a foundation of success is naturally built. And they know that being called out gives them an opportunity to shift into their authentic resonance and expand in every aspect of life. The way their mind works, the way my mind works, the way that your brain probably works, is that we like having someone to tell us straight up, this is what you're doing, this is the pattern, this is why you're struggling, and this is a perspective you can take to see it and shift it. We appreciate that kind of insight. We're like, oh shit, you got me. Thank you. But it takes a very special type of human who's made a choice to be very self-aware, to be able to hear the blunt truth of how they're screwing up in their patterns, that trauma story that you're looping subconsciously, the self-sabotaging tendencies that you have, and being able to get that delivered to you and go, oh crap, I see it. And that awareness is when everything is revealed to you. And once you see everything for what it is, you can't unsee it, and you begin to shift it. And that is the moment your life changes forever. Once you become aware of the pattern, it's no longer a pattern, it's a choice. And I know that you truly want to know yourself. You want to see your patterns and you want to break free. So come attend the class that I'm doing this week. I'll be showing you how your patterns are looping in your chakras and how to permanently break out of the 7 cycles of self-sabotage that keep your chakras and your energetics restricted in a subconscious cycle of distortion programming where you're playing small, doubting your path, and limiting your success. And I'll show you how to shift into true resonance with confidence, clarity, and purpose, with a roadmap that you can use to always root out your own patterns and the tools to integrate them on your own, even when you don't have someone calling you out. But if you haven't seen me before, I'm Aaron, and I've worked with hundreds of conscious entrepreneurs and regular people like you who are actually focused on embodying their true resonance, and all of them have found 7 key cycles showing up for them. I'll be unpacking all 7 of those cycles in depth in less than 90 minutes in the class, so you can see where you're repeating these same subconscious patterns, and then you can make your choice. Repeat the pattern or shift into resonance of who you actually choose to be. The class info is right down here, or it's at the link in my bio, and I'll see you there on the flip side.